Hello everyone, this is Prakash from Logoland. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You are watching Essential Training of Illustrator. So in today's video, I'm going to cover basic tool plus how to add fill color and stroke color, and of course the Pathfinder, how we can use the Pathfinder. So if any of you didn't subscribe my channel, you are requested to subscribe my channel to get more updated video. And I'm going to see you in my video. Thank you. So in this video, I'm going to teach you a few tools, okay, basic tools actually, which help you in designing. So those tools are, you can see on the screen, rectangle, ellipse, these tools, okay. So before I walk you through these tools, so first let's come up. So this is the first tool, which is a selection tool, okay. So this is the basic and the first tool whenever you come here and launch your Illustrator. So when you create actually a document, so you are by default on this tool actually. This tool basically help you to translate your object from one point to another point, and also help you select your object, also help you size and resize. So by default tool, if you go and see, just write down this, you can see more tools. So these tools are very valuable, but we can understand these tools only when we can understand editing in Illustrator, shape editing Illustrator. So I just let me walk you through simple shapes. The first shape is rectangle shape, so the shortcut is M, okay. So if I go and click anywhere, what do we have to do? In order to draw any shape, what you have to do, just click anywhere and drag, okay. Click and drag and release your mouse button, so you can see shape has been created. So let me tell you a few more things before we go in little detail understanding the shapes. There's few things you need to understand, that is zoom in, zoom out. So if you need to zoom in, zoom out, okay, so while pressing Alt key on your keyboard, just scroll your mouse, okay, scroll, mouse button, middle mouse button, you have to scroll, zoom in, zoom out, okay. Even you can perform the same task, zoom in, zoom out, by pressing Ctrl plus and Ctrl minus on your keyboard, same thing, okay. If you zoom in, obviously if you zoom in extremely, so you can see some part of the document gets cut. So if you really want to see that part, so then you don't want to zoom out, what you can see, go and zoom out, but you don't want to zoom out. So what you can do, actually you can pan around. So how to do that? You have to keep pressing your space bar long. So you have to keep pressing long, and hand shape will appear on the screen. So what you have to do is just click and drag. If I really want to navigate down, so just click and drag upward. So we can navigate wherever we want, okay. Make sure you are pressing the space bar, just release the space bar if you don't need this, okay. Okay, you can pan around, you can zoom in, zoom out, that's all. So let's move back to our shape. So I just created the shape. In the same way, I can come and take the ellipse tool. You can press L, just click and drag. So if you seeing on the screen, what is going on? If I'm clicking and dragging, the shape is being distorted. So I don't want it to be like that. I just want it to be constrained and in the proportion. If I go and release my mouse in this point, so we cannot say it is actually proportionate. It is not proportionate. If you go and check the value, select this one, go into the property panel. Here you can check the width and height, both are different, okay. You can come here, you can set 500 to 500. So 500 by 500. This is how you can make it proportionate. But we don't have to do this. What you have to do is to create any shape in constraint, just take the tool, click and drag. So while clicking and dragging, you have to press shift key on your keyboard. Now you are able to constrain it. Very easy. So let's do it again. Take the rectangle tool, somewhere here, click and drag. So we here we are distorting the shape. So let's press shift key. As I press the shift, now width and height has been locked. Actually they have not been locked. They are working together in constant manner. Just release your mouse button. Okay, this is how you can create in proportion, any shape in proportion. Okay, so let's understand how shape happens. I'm going to drag it on the document. Okay, so if I click on this, what you are seeing right now, you are seeing a color pink color, that is fill color. So whenever you are working in any vector application, so you will find always there's two kind of color. One is fill and the other one is stroke. So right now we just have fill color. Let's switch on the stroke color as well. How to do that? Select this one. First select this one. As you select, if you see in the property, in the appearance option, there's two option. The first is fill, the other one is stroke. You can see in the fill there's a pink color highlighted, which is already here, the same as this one. In the stroke you can see a slash kind of object. That means there's no color. This color is switch off. Let's go and click. Here you can choose whichever color you want to drop. I just want to add the black one. Just click on the black. So you can see it got added. Very simple. The same feature, both same feature are available here on the toolbar also. You select if you really want to. Actually, what happens if you click here to change the color? Here are a very limited color defined. Actually, we call these swatches. Okay, but if you really want to create more color, you want to custom color, so select your object and come over here. Here you can make colors. Okay, you can move down over here. So this is what we call a spectrum of the color. Suppose if I need red color and neighbor of the red color somewhere around the red color, so I'm going to take this extreme up here up to. So this is the red color. If I go in the corner, this is the saturated red color. So if I really want to turn the red into the maroon, dark one okay, so we can go and make it dark. Okay, if we really want to make it little lighter, so we can move here in the white toward the white color. So like this you can create your colors. If you want to have black ones, so you can move to black. So if you take it down, so you can see how the colors are turning. They are turning to the other colors. So if you really want to have orange, you can have the orange shade. To bring it to the green, you will have the green shade. If you really drag it up to the blue, you will have the blue shade, blue color. So here a few more options you are seeing here, like HSBC, RGB and CMYK. So these are the color mode. Okay, here you can also change if you really found some code from maybe from the internet, maybe from other person, maybe your client may have sent you actually some code. Okay, you can copy and paste code here. So here you can create the same color as that your client required. Okay, just click. So here is the blue color. So I'm going to change it to the very light color. Maybe let's add pink. So it is not properly visible. Stroke is not visible. So let's select this one and select this one. So next to the stroke text, here are the options through which you can increase the thickness of the stroke, which is right now the 0.1. Let's change it to the 8, maybe 16, maybe more than that, 18. Even you can type the value, how much thick you want it to be. So you can set the value. If I want it to be 200, so let's add, sorry, if suppose I'm going to add 150, so it's gonna look like this. So you may have noticed one thing, as I increased the thickness of the stroke, so the size of the fill color, the inner shape is seeming reduced. Actually, how the thickness of stroke works, it expand when we increase the size of the thickness. It expand actually outward or inward, both. Let me do it. If I click, suppose if I'm going set at 100, look like this. This is how it is happening. Okay. So if you really want it to expand outward, what you have to do, just click on this stroke. Here you can set align the stroke. Inward, outward, it was the center. Okay. Inward, outward, and the center. Let it be the center, which was by default. Okay. So one more thing you are seeing when I go and click this blue color boundary. This is what we call path. Actually, this is a path. Okay. So, and if you click again, so in the corner, what you're seeing, these are the points. These are the anchor points. Actually, we can sometimes call this nodes. These are the points. Actually, this point, this point, this point. You can add it. You can move them here and there in order to edit the shape. Okay, and these are the line. You can see these are the line which connecting one point to another point. So actually these path along with these points and the line forming actually a shape. Okay, so if you go same thing over here, this is the round shape. Let's learn more thing about this. So I just want to get rid of this stroke. Let's click and off it. Okay, so let's see how to edit any shape. I just want to edit this. What I have to do is just select this one. There's one tool, that is direct selection tool. Okay, the shortcut is A. You can press A on your keyboard, or maybe you can come over here and click on this. If you click on this, you can see something different over here. So now you are seeing these are the point in the blue color. That means all points are selected, because before switch to this tool, I have selected this. I had selected this object. That's why I click on this. All the points are selected. So take this tool and click outside. Now click out and click on this. So this is how you can select particular point. Click outside. If I really want to select this point, hover your point over this and then click. Okay, now you can see the difference. This is filled color and these are the hollow. Click and drag. This is how you have to do. Very simple. Okay, if you really want to convert this in a triangle, so you can move up to here. This has been a triangle. Very simple. So we can move whichever direction we want. This is the point. Okay, how easy it is. So if you really want to add more points, so that you can have one more corner, maybe more than one corner, so let's do it. It is very easy. What you have to do is you have to make sure it is selected. Okay, then go up to this tool, pen tool. Just select this tool and come over here. If you hover your mouse over the line where no point exists right now, So you can see under the pen shape a plus symbol. That means you are able to add point. Just click. So point got added. So you can add as many as point required. We can add. So that means the more the point you have, that means the more you are able to edit your shape. You can have that many corners. So let's switch to this direct selection tool in order to change. Let's tweak. So this is how we can tweak and pull. So playing with the anchor points, we call this process maybe pulling the points, and you can also say tweaking. Okay, so generally I call tweak. So this is how you can tweak. Okay, if you really want to get rid of this point, so what you have to do is come back to the pen tool and take a mouse over this. Yeah, if you bring your mouse over any points, so you can see now that there's a symbol that is minus. So that means you're going to reduce the point. Very easy. You can reduce the point. That's very easy. So click, let me zoom. So points are so close, so that's why those are not being deleted. Now here, there's a difference between these two shape. This shape has very straight and flat line. In the contrast, so this shape is round and curvy plus having smooth shape. So if we go and let's try to tweak this point. Let's take the tool and click here. Okay, and move. So you can see some smooth kind of stuff is going on here. Okay, so how to make this line smooth? Suppose you want this line to be smooth, so let's select this and come over here, take direct selection tool. So I just want it to be smooth and like this. First I need to add a point over here. So I think we don't need to add point. Without adding point we can do it. Let's see how. Select this one and come up to the anchor point tool. The shortcut is Shift C. Select this one and click and drag the point you want to make smooth. But you seeing right now this part is also getting smooth, but we don't want it to be smooth. We just want this to be smooth. So with the help of the same tool, drag it back. Okay, now come back to this tool. Now you can edit this. Now here we can make this line smooth. So suppose let's do it another way. Select the object and come back over here. Take the pen tool and add point in the mid. Okay, so take direct selection tool and move it downward here. Generally it doesn't get curved or smooth. It happened because we already applied smooth kind of thing on this point. So smoothing coming from this point actually. Let me get back. Try over here. Actually we have already a point over here. So let's take it up. Okay, you can see the line across these two lines on both sides of this point are very flat. So I just want to make this point to this point smooth. What we have to do is first take it up, select the point, and let's come up to the anchor point tool, click and drag like this. Okay, so this is how you can do it. So now So what we can do is next, if I'm going to walk you through one more thing in this video, that is Pathfinder Pathfinder option. So let's see how that work. Okay, so I'm going to make that panel on. Where's that panel? So here it is. Shift Control F9 is a shortcut. Click on this and let's add this up here. Get rid of this panel, we don't need this. So this is the Pathfinder. So what is the use of Pathfinder actually? Pathfinder, it has a different option which allow you to merge more than one shape into one. You can also trim one shape out of the other shape. Okay, you can exclude shape, you can divide shape, you can cut shape. So this is how it helps us. So let's see how it work. Okay, so I'm going to take this shape away, just bring it over here. So I'm gonna make it small. So if you really want to decrease the size of any created object, so select it, and from the corner you can drag it down. If you press shift while you are dragging down, that means you are going to constrain this. In the same way, when you create object in the starting, okay, this is, maybe if you want it to be the height, you can do it in this height. Just if you really want to increase the size in width wise, so you can go and do it width wise. Okay. So I'm going to create one more shape, that is circle. So let's unite these two shapes. First, what we need to do is we need to make sure both shapes are overlap. Okay, both are overlap, but both are different. If you go and click, both are different shape. Let's select both. How to make selection? Okay, it is very easy. Maybe you can make a window selection like this, which will be covering both shape, more than one shape. Okay, and like this you can move. Now both have been selected in one go. So other ways, click on one shape, then press shift key on keyboard. You have to keep pressing. Now click on other shape. Now you can release shift or mouse button actually. Click on your shape. Now click while pressing shift, click on other shape. You have selected both the shape in one go. Now first option is unite. Click on this. So you are able to unite. Now both shape now has been one. Okay, still you are able to edit shape. You are able to edit shape like this. Okay, another option is I'm going to do undo. Another option, I'm going to reduce its size. Let's put here on its as. Select this one and this one. Other option is to minus front. Click. Okay. So the shape that was in the front means the circle actually that was in the front of this square. So the object that was in front, that could actually minus from the bottom object. Okay, circle has been minus from the bottom object. So this is what happened actually. Let's undo this. Next option is intersection. So let's select intersection, means the part which is common in both, which is overlap part, that going to be safe, that going to be remained actually. So let's click on this. Very simple. Sorry, we clicked on wrong button. Click on this one. Okay, so these options going to be very helpful. So common part will be deleted. So there are more options. If you go below here in the Pathfinder panel itself, there are more options. The first one more option, that is divide. So these are option, we'll going through these options later on video. Okay, so let's see this option. Suppose if I just want to divide in 2 or 3 part. Okay, I want to divide this square. What you have to do is, let's come up to here. There's a tool, line segment, create it. Okay, like this. Okay, select all in one go. Both line as well as your square is selected. Now click on divide. So what gonna be happened actually? These line will divide this square in different part. Like this piece of shape you are seeing is gonna be detached, and this one gonna be detached, this one gonna be detached, this one too. Let's apply. Okay, when we apply this, so it make this a group. So let's go and ungroup this. How to ungroup? Go to object, here let's click on ungroup. So now you can see this shape and these shapes are very separate from each other. So I hope you are understanding everything. So it is not it is actually very easy. If you what you have to do is you have to keep practicing in Illustrator. So everything will come and easy actually. So what is group? Group means if you go and select both the shape, so you can go and press Ctrl G for making them group, or maybe you can come here and group them. Okay, despite of being different shape, we can move them one go wherever you want to move. So we can create a group of more than one object. If you really want to make group out of 10 object, select 10 object in one go and press Ctrl G on the keyboard, or you can come here. Okay, make them group. Group means you are just making them one, so that you can move all the shapes in one go, but still they are very separate. If you really want to get out of the group, just ungroup them. Very easy. So that's all for this class. I hope you find it very useful. So I'm going to see you in the next class. So stay tuned. Thank you. I hope you like this video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe my channel by clicking on the bell icon down there. So one more thing, you can let me know what you have learned from this video by commenting the comment box. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.